I'm Filo. I live in Cornwall. I look after my wife, so I suppose I'm a carer. I'd become very withdrawn. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to bump into people in case I had to talk to them. I basically just existed. I had a carer support worker. She suggested that I had a health trainer, to which I promptly replied no thanks, as visions of press-ups and running and jumping around in leotards came to mind. But I went back and she sort of more or less convinced me that it would be good for me. A very nice lady came to the house and she wasn't in leotards and so I was quite happy. And she didn't try to make me do press-ups. In fact, it was just a very quiet conversation. She started mentioning things that I might like to do because they have a centre near where I live in Tucking Mill, and they do lots of walks and other activities, which at the time I wasn't interested in at all. I just didn't want to know. And she explained this this thing that they do called little steps. I didn't know what she was talking about, but I thought, well, I'll just go along with it. And she asked me to pick something to focus on that I wanted to do. And so she said, well, I tell you what, why don't you make it your goal to clear your dining room out? And I thought, no, that's where we put everything that we don't want to know is there. When she left, I felt, I'm going to do this. She made me feel like she'd given me permission to be all right and to start. Over the couple of weeks till the health trainer came again, I'd cleared it. Since then, we've sort of focused on little things and set small goals that I was comfortable with, and without actually knowing it, I was exercising. That made me feel quite good. I walked to the local shop for a paper now, which I never did. I've been to quite a few of the events that they have at the centre. I've been on a couple of the walks. I've met new people, which has been a huge thing because previously I didn't want to meet anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody. It's funny how talking to what at the time was a complete stranger has now made them more of a friend sort of thing, and having somebody to encourage me, just a normal everyday person that just knew how to talk to me, just helped me along the way to where I am now, which is, well, a different person really. Well, the health training service for me, I think, has been, without sounding dramatic, a lifesaver. It was in my hands to actually do something and get on with life rather than stay where I was.